Chapter 5, A New Friend. Over the next few days, there were no more white vegetables, and Chester was the perfect cat. He purred, he cooed, he cleaned his paws, he rubbed against everyone's legs. It made me worried. Chester acted that way only when he was planning something. "What are you up to?" I asked. Chester did not answer. He had not spoken to me since I refused to wear the garlic. So I started hanging out by Bunnicula's cage. Bunnicula didn't speak to me either, but he was a good listener. I was beginning to like the little fellow. One evening, I noticed that my new friend did not look well. It was dark, but he wasn't moving around. His ears drooped. His nose was hot and dry. I tried to tell the Monroes, but they did not understand what I was barking about, so I decided to keep an eye on the bunny myself. Late that night, I went downstairs. I found Bunnicula's cage empty. I found Bunnicula on the floor near the kitchen. Chester was there too, and he had been into the garlic again. "Chester, what are you doing?" I cried. "I am protecting the kitchen from that monster," he hissed. Now I understood why Bunnicula looked sick and why there had been no white vegetables. Chester was starving Bunnicula. "That little bunny never hurt anybody," I said. "What do you care if he drains a few vegetables?" "He's a vampire," Chester snarled. "Today vegetables, tomorrow the world." Chester was getting carried away. I made my mind up to help Bunnicula. I knew it would not be easy. Chester was a hard cat to cross. So there's Chester. He's acting kind of crazy, huh? Chapter 6, A Helping Paw. The next day, I tried to come up with a plan to help Bunnicula. I knew I didn't have much time. Bunnicula was looking pretty droopy. Around supper time, I started to panic. That's when I stumbled into the dining room, and there it was, right in front of me, the answer to my problem. A big bowl of salad. Now, how do I get the bunny to the greens? I asked myself. I checked the kitchen. Mrs. Monroe was still working on the rest of dinner. They all sat down to eat. I checked the window. The sun was setting fast. That meant Bunnicula would be waking up soon. I checked Chester. He was sound asleep. I went to Bunnicula's cage and opened the latch. As gently as I could, I took the little bunny in my mouth and I carried him to the dining room. "Okay," I whispered. "There's your dinner. Go to it." Bunnicula's eyes opened. He looked at the salad. He looked at me. "Hurry," I said, and gave him a little push. I didn't have to push him again. Bunnicula made a mad dash for the salad bowl. "That's one hungry bunny," I said. I felt very proud of my plan. But then the door crashed open. Chester had woken up. "Oh, no, you don't!" Chester shrieked. He took a flying leap and almost landed on top of Bunnicula. The poor bunny did not know what to do. He hopped straight up into the air and came down right into the salad. Lettuce and tomatoes and carrots and cucumbers went flying. The whole family came running. "What's going on in here?" Mrs. Monroe cried. She grabbed Chester and stared at him. "First, it's garlic, and now it's salad. I don't know what's come over you." Chester did not even try to move. And we'll read chapter 7 tomorrow and finish the book. I wonder what happens at the end.